Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Top 5 Tuesdays. So on this week, I have actually more than 5. I'm going to do my top 5, and then I'm going to do some honorable mentions. Only because I feel for like the Super Nintendo, a lot of people probably had their top 5 games are probably similar to this one. And you know, when in these episodes, these are my childhood episodes. So in this one, I talk about the games I actually owned or played as a kid. So not ones I may have discovered like later on, 5 or 6 years after the Super Nintendo, but the ones I actually had during the period of the system. So, you know, you're limited to what you find and what you get for Christmas or birthdays, because cartridges were expensive when the system was out. So that's why for this one, I'm doing my top 5 plus some other ones, just honorable mentions. Because these are the ones I had as a kid. They may be other games that are way better than some of my honorable mentions, but these are just the ones I had as a kid or played at somebody's house. All right, so no particular order, but I'll try to grab the ones that are probably, you know, number 5 or so. Let's see. Okay, one of them I don't have. This one was actually one that my friend had and we played over at his house. Battletoads and Double Dragon for the Super Nintendo. I loved that game. I believe I used to rent it all the time from my local supermarket. They had a video game, the rental section, and the rentals were pretty fair too. I believe it was like $1 for a couple days back then. It wasn't bad at all. So, you know, I could rent the game a couple times a month or every so often for a few dollars, and I was happy. I think actually what it was is they would do 99-cent Tuesdays. I feel like they had a special. It was 99-cent Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and you could rent a game for 99 cents and you get it for like 2 days, which who's going to complain about that? So yeah, Super Battletoads and Double Dragons, I think it was called. Love that game, especially the hovercraft level where you had to jump all over it and bounce back and forth. Pretty sure that's the hardest level that I would get up to and just have to repeat and repeat and repeat. I don't remember too many levels after that, but that was a great game. Next, Donkey Kong Country 1. I love Donkey Kong Country 1. Played it all the time. I've never played the second or third one. I hear from a lot of people that they're just as good. Some people it's better, but I think that might be nostalgia. For me, the nostalgia is Donkey Kong Country 1. Favorite level? Can you guess it? Minecarts. Yep, hopping over those minecarts and making sure you don't hit that last minecart before you take a nosedive and die. Yeah, so Donkey Kong Country 1, awesome game. If you haven't played it and you like Super Nintendo, get that. Alright, so, hard decisions. Super Mario All-Stars. So yeah, I know, kind of cheating, but at the same time, it's a Super Nintendo game, one cartridge. Just happens to have some other games on there. I love playing this because Super Mario 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels all had an upgraded look from the regular Nintendo, and it just brought new life into the game. I kind of wish Nintendo would do something like this again. I know they have the Wii version, but I'm talking about, you know, re-releasing these again for like the Switch with updated visuals again, just like they did for this one. I think that would be cool, and then maybe add, you know, bonus levels or something just as an added feature. Like they like hack their own ROM again and remix the levels. Alright, so next we're gonna go with Yoshi's Island. I love this game. This was great. It had great levels, great colors, great visuals. The whole game just looked beautiful and fun. It was a little... At first, I was worried about the game because it wasn't Super Mario. I'm like, Mario's a baby. Why do I want to play with Mario being a baby on Yoshi's back? But the minute you get a couple levels in, you're immediately hooked. colorful levels, the giant boss battles. It was great. They should make a direct sequel to this game again. Maybe even rehash the game. Alright, next up. No surprise. Came with the console, Super Mario World. This was my first game. I played it all the time. Beat the game so many times. Every time I go to replay Mario games from the past, I always get back to this one and try to 100% it as much as possible. And yeah, you can't beat this game. I'm pretty sure anyone watching this top 5 Super Nintendo games video has played this game, so you know what I'm talking about. Won't go any further. Alright, so I have another 4 games from my collection as a kid. So these are the other 4 games that I spend most of my time playing, and I still have the fondest memories of playing. So, this one, Real Monsters. So, Real Monsters, I got it because it was based off of the TV show. Pretty sure I asked for Christmas, and I got this for Christmas. It was a hard game. I don't think I've ever gotten past the 3rd or 4th level in this game. I definitely have never beat it. And I think every time I get out of the dump into the city-ish area, or the outside dump, that's when I stop and I can't play any further. I think I'll make another attempt now that I'm older. I don't care if I have to use cheats to get past this game. I at least want to see the ending. This was a fun game for me. Hopefully if I go play it again, it's not just a nostalgia lens. I hope it still plays well now. It was a fun game. You had 3 characters, and they all worked together to try to get past the level. It was great. Alright, next. Madden 95. This was the only football game I had up until the Madden 64. And which probably came out the year after. Or maybe a year after that. I forget when Madden 64 came out. But I played this game all the time. The 49ers, we won every Super Bowl. It was basic compared to what they look like now, but it was fun. I used to just enjoy seeing how far I could run back. Because when you get good at this game, you knew what you could do and what you couldn't do. But I would love to like hike the ball, run all the way back to the end zone, get tackled right before that end zone to try to make my longest plays so I could get all the records, because they had a little record section, and just see if I could get that 99-yard touchdown run, 99-yard touchdown pass, or any other longest records, or any record you could get. Most points in a game and half. Fondest memories of playing this. It was enjoyable, easy to play, and very fun. Alright, next up. Might be a word game for some, but for you guys who've played it, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Great beat 'em up. Especially if you're a Power Ranger fan as a kid. You got this game, you felt like you were a Power Ranger. It was kind of cool too, because you start off the game kind of like the TV show, where you weren't in your Power Ranger form, but you were just fighting like putties and stuff. And then when you get to a certain point, you'd meet up with the baddie, the big monster of the level, and you turn into a Power Ranger. And you'd have to finish the level as your Power Ranger, and at the end you'd face the monster one-on-one and try to beat him. So it was a great beat 'em up, great end boss level, and then, spoiler alert, when you get to the end of the game, you'd actually get into your Zords and turn into Megazord and battle whatever big creature. I think it was Goldar twice. And then you went up to the moon and battled up there too, and you'd face like a dinosaur type creature. I forget what it was, but I beat this game many times. Great sound. When you played and fought the characters, you really felt like you were hitting them. It was kind of cool. No force feedback, but the sound that they used, especially Billy's weapon, how it spun. Every time it hit something metal, you hear a cling, 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 and it was perfect. Alright, next up. Alright, just had to fix the camera before it died at the 10-minute mark. Okay, so next up. This is another one of those games. This one, more people probably have played and might be in their top 5. Not top 5, but maybe definitely top 10. NBA Jam. This was one of my 2 favorite basketball games as a kid. The other one was Hang On for the Sega Genesis. That one I played more than this one, but for the Super Nintendo, when I needed a break from that, or I might have got this one first, and that's what got me into that one. Just a great basketball game. 2-on-2, that's what I think all basketball games should be, just 2-on-2. It makes the pace fast. I don't need realism like they have in the new NBA games. I did play one NBA game as a kid that was 5-on-5 that I enjoyed as a 5-on-5, but it just didn't give you the excitement that, you know, NBA Jam or Hang On for the Genesis did. Alright, so those are my top 5 and my honorable mentions of the games I had as a child or played as a child when the system was still fresh. Alright guys, if you have any games that you think I should check out for the Super Nintendo based on what you saw that I like to play, or you want to let me know your top 5 games, leave them in the comments. Alright, thanks guys. Don't forget to hit the bell, like, share, and check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.